Hey there, it's Lowell Wild Jr. I got some great comments last week from our series on first impressions, and I appreciate so many of you sending in your comments as well as questions of things that you'd like to hear me talk about. So over the next several weeks and months, I'm going to try to do my best to answer many of those questions that you brought up. So one question in particular was from David from California. He asked me, how do you deal with patient balances? How do you collect patient balances when patients come into your office? So today I want to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to use some role-playing examples with one of my team members who has been one of our best patient services representatives and does a really good job of communicating with our patients, becoming friendly with the patients, as well as collecting the balances, which is oh so important. And it's really important that you have a strategy to collect patient balances. Today, with high deductibles, high copays, the amount of money that patients are responsible for in their bill, in many cases, exceeds 20% of your total allotted monies that you need to collect. And if you don't have a good strategy in place, and if you are just relying on insurance payment, you're going to be taking a 20% deduction. And if you're willing to take 80 cents on every dollar that you're owed, then good for you. But I think that's really not smart business. And I don't mean it in a mercenary way. You're owed a certain amount of money. Patients are signing up for their insurance plans. And the way of the world is today, patients have their responsibility. Now, people don't necessarily want to pay their amounts. Who wants to pay for things? If you can get things for free, that's all the better. So you have to have good strategies in place, starting with your front desk people and how they address that collection of the responsibility from the patient. So things to think about is scripting out with your team. How are they going to address those uncomfortable conversations? Because people aren't comfortable asking for money. Who wants to ask somebody for money? Who wants to tell somebody they owe money on their bill? Nobody really does. It's not a fun conversation to have. So you need to script out and role play with your team so that they know what they're doing. And make sure that you're able to answer the different questions and scenarios that people may pose to you, such as, I haven't received a statement. I don't have a form of payment to make. I don't believe that I really owe that. I think my insurance should pay that. Why are you charging me this? All of these different things, you need to have strategies in place. So we make sure that we have all of these different strategies in place. And ultimately, the front desk can't answer all of the questions. And sometimes it has to go up to the billing department. And we definitely can accelerate that to our billing department and things like that.
Good morning, Mr. Weil. Welcome back. How are we doing this morning?
Great, thank you.
So we're checking in. You're going to see Dr. Sorensen today. It looks like we have a balance from your last visit. Here's your copy, and how would you like to pay for that?
You know, I haven't seen that before. Can you tell? I don't understand. I haven't gotten a bill in the mail.
It looks like this statement was generated last week, so you should be getting one in the mail. This is your copy. You're more than welcome to take care of it today.
Okay, I'll take care of it today. How do I do that?
You'll be able to check in here on the kiosk. If you're doing a card, you'll be able to swipe your card right on the kiosk, and then once the payment goes through, I'll be able to print out your receipt and even staple it to your statement.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Weil. Welcome back. Looks like you have an appointment this morning with Dr. Sorensen, and I do have your current statement here in front of me. This is your copy, and how would you like to pay for that today?
I haven't seen this before. How much do I owe again?
It looks like, let's take a look. Your total amount is $84.60, and it looks like these are your physical therapy sessions with Scott.
Well, you know, I can't afford that right now. Can I get back to you on that?
You certainly may. I will put notes into your account. We do have several options. One of the options is we could take a partial payment today. We could also offer you care credit. And if you need to be on a more consistent of a monthly payment plan, you could also call our billing department. I'll be able to highlight that phone number for you, and they will be able to set you up on a monthly payment plan. Good morning, Mr. Weil. Welcome back. Looks like you're picking up your orthotics for today, and I do have your current statement on that. And then we'll go ahead and collect the remaining portion of your orthotics.
How much? What do you mean the remaining portion? Isn't it covered by insurance?
No. So this one was not covered by the insurance. It looks like you did put down a $200 deposit, and then the remaining balance of $297. So we would collect that today at the time of pickup.
All right. So can I send in a check to you? I don't have a form of payment today.
Unfortunately, not, and I apologize for that, and hopefully they were able to let you know that in order for us to dispense the orthotics, we do need to collect the full amount at the time of pickup. So unfortunately, we're not able to do that.
So hopefully the role playing that you've seen today with Mike and me will show you some things that you need to think about, but put strategies in place so that you are preemptively asking for money in a productive way, so that your patients will pay you what you deserve for the treatment that you have provided, and then your cash flow can be more appropriate so that you can continue to grow your business and provide the services and great patient care that you're known for. Have a great week.